Shalom, shalom. Welcome back to another quick video. I don't know how this lighting is going to come out, but it's gloomy outside. I don't have any natural light, so anyways, I got on here, or I started recording to do one video, but then the Most High put something else in my mind, so it's going to be just a different video. Alright, like literally right before I pressed record, it was like, say this. So that's what you're about to hear. I want to talk about the importance of our purpose and understanding the importance of our purpose. A lot of times we do things, in the right, with the right intentions, not ill intent or anything like that. We do things according to our knowledge, what we know to do. We do things out of zeal. We do things out of desire. That's just what we want to do. What we have to understand is we have to serve the Most High and our nation in the capacity that we were given. Okay? There's a saying, and I probably will jack this up, but y'all just, if you know what I mean, stick with me, okay? There's a saying that there are too many chiefs and not enough Indians. I think I said it right. But saying to the point of, or speaking to the point of, everybody wants to be a leader. If everybody's a leader, who are you leading? And that's just one example. That's one example. But it's true. It's one thing to share this truth. It's one thing to be a teacher of good things, because the scripture tells us certain things we're supposed to, be teaching, be sharing. When it comes to leading a congregation, that is an appointment from the Most High. But we will have people who will at times appoint themselves over people, over gatherings, assemblies, whatever. And then you're not operating in your capacity. And let me just leave it at that. You're not operating in your appropriate capacity, your true divine capacity. And you can't be a fingernail wanting to be the finger. You can't be the neck wanting to be the head. Okay? You can't be eyelashes wanting to be eyebrows. You have to be whatever you're called to be and do that. And a lot of people I know, they're not unsure. They're unsure. They're like, well, I don't know what I should do. Really trying to figure out and find. And my advice to you is to pray and fast. Pray and fast and ask the Most High specifically what you should be doing. Because I don't believe, and I could be wrong. There's always room for error. But I'm going to tell you what I don't believe, and I'm going to tell you why. Okay? I don't believe that everybody is supposed to be doing the same thing. In a general capacity, yes. As far as keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, that's for everybody. As far as studying the scriptures, that's for everybody. Teaching the scriptures, that's not for everybody. Now, sharing is different than teaching. We have to take everything into context. And the reason why I say teachers is not for everybody is because, number one, and I hope I don't forget my point, is, like I said, the Most High just told me to say this, so I did not write anything down. But number one, I have a husband. I'm giving you an example. If I have a husband, why would I be teaching men? I have a husband to teach men. And if I'm teaching the men, who's teaching the women? So you see how out of order I would be if I was just out here proclaiming and professing everything to men. When the scripture says that the aged woman, which I know I'm not 40 yet, but I shall soon get there. Okay, I'm working on my way that way. But even 40 is not age in our society. I'm just giving it as an example. Okay, I'm old enough, and the Most High has taught me enough, to be able to be a teacher of these good things that are outlined in Titus 2. So if I'm out here trying to be a John the Baptist 2.0, declaring, the word of the Most High in the wilderness, who's fulfilling Titus 2? You just out of line, out of whack, out of order, and you throwing everybody else out of order because we're a whole nation. We get judged as a nation. Yes, you got your individual stuff, but understand your disobedience is affecting me. Okay, and I've had this conversation with several sisters, so it's interesting that came about. In addition to that, where are our intercessors? Where you at? Where are you? Because I don't hear nobody. When I say nobody, I mean, where the prayer warriors at? Where are you? Because let me tell you this. For all that was going on with Christianity and the doctrine that was off and everything else, those were some praying people. I was one of those praying people, which is how I believe I came to this truth. Okay, because I was seeking the Most High in spirit and in truth, and He revealed Himself to me in fullness. Okay, because I was not at the right place, but it was the right time. You hear me? Okay, so where those praying people at? I hear a lot of people requesting prayer. I see a lot of people, I'm going to pray, I'm going to pray, I'm going to pray. Like, where are those prayer warriors that bringing down strongholds, that's bringing stuff into fruition? I mean, like, that's laying up stuff in advance. Like, where are you? Because I don't see anybody warring in the spirit. I don't see it. Where are you? Because you're supposed to be somewhere. Where are you? Okay? Decline. Somebody tried to call me from Texas. I don't know who it was. If it was somebody watching this video, I apologize. Leave me a voicemail. I'll call you back. But yeah, where are the prayer warriors? Where are the intercessors? Because we should be. All right, I'm gonna get off that. But I know the Most High dropped in my spirit, and I was going to ask the question to a specific group of people, because I'm like, okay, in this group, it should be somebody who intercedes. I know I do, but do I do everything? Am I supposed to do everything? So I'm supposed to be the prayer warrior, the intercessor, the teacher, the leader, the everything. Like, I am not the body. I am one part of the body, one part. I might be like a retina in the eye, okay? But where's everything else? Come on now. Where the pupils at? Okay? Like, what's going on? We have to get in line. We have to get in order. Okay, and understand that our purpose is important, because there's a lot of things not being fulfilled to the capacity that it could be and should be. Let me say that again. There are a lot of things that are not being fulfilled to the capacity that it could be or should be. I don't know how I should hold this camera, so it's moving around with me, but whatever. We have to understand some things you're just not going to know except it be through prayer and fasting. Now understand, the Most High might send somebody to you to tell you. He might speak directly to you. He might show you. You might be reading something, and then boom, the epiphany comes and you understand. The revelation comes. You then discern some stuff. It downloaded into your spirit and you're good to go. Do that. Okay? But it's too much, like, we too lackadaisical in the spirit. People, do you understand the power of prayer? How powerful that is? The words that you speak hold power. Where the healers at? Okay. I can't do everything. And it's not for me to do everything. I'm going to play my role. Okay, but this message is to everybody else. Are you playing your role? Do you know your purpose and the importance of your purpose? And are you operating therein? Okay, many members, one body. Many members, one body. All right, so what member are you? And are you operating in full function as you should be? And if you're not, it's time to do that. It's time to pray. And if you need some help getting yourself cleaned up spiritually, ask for that help. Get with a intercessor. Why do I keep saying intercessor? Let me drink some water. My sparkling mineral water. Get with an intercessor. Lord. Do it. Y'all know what I'm saying. Get with an intercessor. Link up, pray, fast. Pray, fast. Pray, fast. Pray, fast. I can't tell you how much fasting reveals. How much it revives. How much it rejuvenates. How much more power comes through. How many barriers are torn down when you do that. Something that seems so simple as fasting is so powerful, just like speaking. People don't understand the power in speaking. But when the scripture says if you speak to the mountain and tell it to move, it will move. You have to understand that if I tell somebody you will be healed, they should be healed. Where the power behind the words that we're speaking? And I mean, there is power there. The problem is there's a lot of folly being spoken. So that's what's being manifested. Okay? A lot of folly being spoken. A lot of disobedience going on. Alright, I feel like the original message is coming through now. But yeah, it's power in your purpose. It's important. You need to know what it is and operate therein. Okay? We have teachers. We do. Is it everybody that should be, that's going to be raised up to be teaching? No. Some people walking in disobedience, not being obedient to the calling on their life, and they're not teaching, and therefore other people have stepped up to do what they called in the Christian church, stand in the gap. So now they doing your job because you're not doing your job. So then their job is not getting done. Come on now. We got to do better. Know better and do better. All right? The more you know, the more you should show, continue to grow. With that being said, I'll go ahead and end this video and get into the next video. Am I going to do that? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that because the title of that's just all praises. So yes, get in tune with the Spirit. Get obedient to your purpose, your power. There's a lot of stuff that is in this Bible that we should be doing. I mean, the offices are not filled. The question is why? Are there not enough people already awake to the knowledge of the truth to do this? Are there not enough people? Are we doing what we are called to do, or we just doing what we want to do? We doing what's cool. We doing what everybody else doing. Don't be a get-wit, okay? Be obedient. Don't worry about what everybody else doing, trying to be like everybody else and doing what they doing. Do what you're supposed to do, okay? And the perfect way to act, and this is, I was talking about this the other day. The thing you have to ask yourself is, when you're a follower of people instead of the Most High, because the Most High have different things for different people. It's a lot of things, that should be going on. Where the counselors at? Where the counselors at? Women need counselors, men need counselors, children need counselors. Everybody don't have an elder, but that's a gift. you know, along with teaching, counseling. You got the prophets declaring the word of the Most High. It's a whole lot of stuff. I'm not even going to get super deep into this because then I'll get upset. And I don't want to be upset in this video. I love y'all. I'm just trying to say what the Most High told me to say. Don't get emotional about it. Just put the word out there. The importance of your purpose and the power behind it, okay? We always talk about Kwam Yashrala, okay? Well, then when we going to rise? When everybody stops sitting down. That's when. I'm done. I'm getting ready to record this next video. Until next video, Most High blessings to you and your households. Shalom.